Good versus bad oils. For years, I've talked about the difference between good food oils and bad food oils. And to be clear, this isn't about trends or opinions. It's about processing, chemistry, and oxidation. The biggest issue with modern food isn't fat itself. It's the industrial oils that dominate processed foods and restaurant cooking seed oils like soybean, corn, canola, and sunflower. These oils are heavily refined, chemically extracted, and exposed to high heat long before they ever reach your plate. By the time you eat, many of them have already been oxidized. And oxidation is what drives inflammation in the body. When oils are heated to very high temperatures, especially repeatedly, the molecular structure begins to break down. Oxygen binds to the fat in a process called oxidation, making the oil unstable. Once that happens, it forms inflammatory compounds the body no longer recognizes as food. Think of it like metal rusting. Heat, air, and time change the structure. Once an oil is oxidized, it's no longer the same substance. This is especially true for highly processed seed oils, which are often damaged before cooking even begins. They're unstable by design, so when they're used in high heat cooking or reused over and over in restaurants, they generate compounds linked to inflammation and metabolic stress, all bad for your body. Stable minimally processed oils used inappropriately don't break down the same way. The danger isn't fat, it's chemically altered fat.
These oils are in everything, from pre-cooked meals to baked goods and mixes, to cookies and candy, to chips and crackers and breads, to frozen food, and even in drinks.
So how these oils are also chemically refined. In addition to heating, a large percentage of oils on store shelves are chemically refined or adulterated. Even some sold as olive oil. Unlike olives, seeds don't release oil easily, so instead of pressing them, manufacturers use a multi-step industrial process to force the oil out. Here's the simplified version. Step 1. High heat is applied to break the seed down. Step 2. Chemical solvents are used to extract as much oil as possible. Step 3. The oil is heated again to remove the solvent. So at this point, the oil is dark and smells and tastes bad. So manufacturers move to step 4, deodorization. What is deodorization? It's exactly what it sounds like. Deodorization means the oil is heated to extremely high temperatures and stripped of its smell, taste, and color. This doesn't restore the oil, it masks the damage. Natural oxidants are destroying the fat structures further altered. That's why these oils show up everywhere in ultra-processed foods. They're cheap, shelf-stable, and easy to mass-produce. But they're not designed for human health. For decades, they've quietly replaced traditional fats in restaurants and packaged foods. The difference with traditional oils. On the flip side, there are traditional oils like olive oil and avocado oil that humans have used for thousands of years. Historically, these oils were cold-pressed, minimally processed, and consumed fresh. The problem today is that people often confuse real olive oil with modern imitations. Not all olive oil, for example, is created equal. A large percentage of what's sold as olive oil, refined, overheated, or cut with other oils, those products behave very differently in the body. So when someone says olive oil is bad, what they usually mean is poor quality industrial olive oil, not true extra virgin olive oil.
Here's a great example. Take a look at this label. This product is called olive oil mayonnaise dressing. But look at the ingredients, olive oil, but also canola oil and soybean oil.
Real extra virgin olive oil is rich in antioxidants and polyphenols. It's chemically more stable than many seed oils and has a long history of use in some of the healthiest populations in the world. The issue isn't olive oil, it's what we've done to food in the modern era. The good news, this is starting to change. As better research has reached the public, consumers have pushed back, and now even the government is on board. Many restaurants are switching oils. More brands are improving transparency. People are asking better questions about what they're eating and how food is made. This isn't about fear of perfection. It's about understanding the difference between traditional fats and industrial fats and making informed choices when you can. So what to look for in a healthy olive oil, for example? The healthiest olive oils typically share these traits. Extra virgin, EVOO, designation, first cold press, minimal processing. Dark glass or opaque container to protect from light. Harvest date and clear origin transparency. high polyphenol content, which provides antioxidant protection. Food didn't suddenly become the enemy, okay? Processing did. And the bottom line is healthy humans have been consuming real foods, including real oils like olive oil, for thousands of years. The end. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about this topic and more about health, fitness, nutrition, inspiration, and wellness strategies, check out my 2 latest books, Biomimetic Body, Fitness Strategies from the Animal Kingdom, and the 16 Elements of Fitness. And my other book, If, Inner Fitness, Your Body, the Owner's Manual. The title speaks for itself. If you have a question about fitness, it's probably in this book. They're both available on Amazon.com or linked from our website, www.phrogfitness.com. Thank you.